This is a chaotic and wonderful time of the year. The holiday season is full of so much to do: travel planning, organizing family celebrations, things going on in your community. I wonder how many of you right now have a smile on your face. Well, I would like to share with you 5 tips for getting through this beautiful holiday season and into a new decade, 2020, with a smile. This is Margaret Manning with 60andMe, and I want to thank you so much for being here today. It's wonderful to have you here. Now, the holiday season, of course, is full of joy and happiness, and it's a perfect time for thinking about gift giving. Now, 60andMe has just opened our own online shop, 60andmeshop.com, and there you will find some beautiful gifts for yourself and also things that you can share with other people. And also, some of our partners have got some amazing offers too. For example, Coldwater Creek is offering 30% off of your order, November the 28th to November 30th. So the details are all in the description below this video, so check that out. All right, so if you're not smiling right now, how am I going to get you smiling? Well, Nita Black wrote an article for us. She's one of our great bloggers, and she's, basically gives some very practical things that you can do. And some of them are things that I do as much as I can every single day of the year, not just during the Christmas and New Year period, but I try very hard to implement some of these strategies. And, she said, she talks in her article, I encourage you to read it, about how, it hasn't always been easy for us. If you're a woman over 50, 55, you actually know how having a tough Christmas can be. If you've not had a situation where you've had money in your life, not had money to buy gifts, maybe children, perhaps you've raised children on your own, just balancing all the energy of those things, we know how tough it can get. But we also know how joyful it can be. And we know that sometimes it's the simple things. It's the person that just reaches out to you with a heart, a little heart in email or a little smile on Facebook, just to say to you, hey, how are you doing? You okay? And maybe it's something that you're dealing with at a deeper, a more substantial level, and you just need someone to give you big hugs. So these are the 5 tips that Anita gives, and I think that I'll start with the simple one. It's a smile. Smile at everybody. Honestly, during the year, I really have a challenge with this because people don't seem to sometimes want to smile. And I'm a smiler. That's why I like going to places like Bali. Everyone smiles there all the time. But you may be in a place where, people are just busy and their heads down. But if you smile, just a nice, friendly, authentic smile, hi, just, look at their eyes if you can. We light up like a Christmas tree. We light up. And when we light up, we light other people up too. And I think that they somehow boost your energy just to have a smile. I know that when even with shopkeepers, if someone's helping you face to face, that's an easy one to smile. You can just, make their day. And I think that it can be a magnet. I think, but hats and smiles are magnets for people. They always seem to smile when you're, wearing a hat or when you're smiling. So try that out. Just start with a smile. Second thing is to give something to someone new. Give something new to someone, and it is to someone new, someone that you don't know. It doesn't have to be a gift. It can be a gift if you've got like a little thing that you are like handing out. Like, for example, my grandson and I, Max, made some little hearts out of Fimo, and they're just little colored, mashed up colored Fimo hearts. But we've decided we're going to give those to people at Christmas, or we're going to leave them. We're going to leave them in secret places. And sometimes that's, just a little thing like that can make someone's day. I know that sounds so trivial, but it's true. So give your time to someone else. There's a currency there. So it doesn't have to be money. Just in giving, that is your gift. That is your currency. We have an ability to give a blessing to people just by compliment. I don't know how many times I have done this and had people say, oh, wow, that really made my day. Just to say, you have really beautiful eyes. Did you know that? They're lovely. Or that's a really great color on you. Even if it's, it doesn't have to be perfect. It may not be the right color for them, but it looks okay. It looks good. They tried. They got up that morning and they looked in their closet and they picked up something that they thought looked great. And they did it because that's how they are. That's you're tuning into something that's them. I love that. And she talks about also blessings in disguise and how she met a homeless guy who, he actually was on the street, but he had just got a job and he didn't want her money. He just chatted with her for a little bit and he said, hey, I've got a job. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be fine for the next few nights on this, until I can find a home. And she said he was happy with his situation. That's a blessing. So give to others and take from others. Learn from them. It's really, really wonderful. Another thing she talks about, and this is so important. I can't even tell you how important this is, when I mention it, and that's balance your checkbook before you go shopping. Just know in your heart how much money you've got to spend. Not just in your heart, know in your head. You've got $50 and that is it. Even if you go into the store and there's a sale item that's $70 and you really, really want it for you, not for someone else, and you had $50 to spend on gifts for others, just try to take a breath and don't spend it. It's really, really important. She talks about the envelope technique where you put money in an envelope and that's your kind of money for gifts. And she does that successfully. I've actually found, honestly, it's the opposite for me. I don't carry any cash and I do everything on my card. And then at the end of the day, I go and look at my bank statement and I see, where did I spend? 13 francs at the grocery store, 6 francs for my my bus ride, and everything is now digital, so you can do that. But whichever way works, if having that physical money in an envelope works for you, do that. But it's just budgeting. That's the third thing, that you'll end up with a smile on your face going into 2020 if you do that. Because you won't get that huge bill in January that makes you so depressed and start the year with a very heavy feeling of owing too much. Another thing that she mentions, this is number 3, I think, or number 4, is look up and never give up. Always look beyond today. I think this is pretty hard for some people, and I know it's difficult, especially for people who have lost someone this year. But I think if you can kind of look out to the future, maybe try to plan something, ahead. If you have a goal, she says, I'm going to have a goal of making $1,000 more every month, starting in January. That's my goal. It could be 500. It could be 100. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to have an income of something more. And then just start making a list of how you're going to do that. Have you got a skill that you can share? Can you do some online work? No one asks your age, by the way, online. You're safe. You can be any age in the universe if you can write and edit and organize and project manage. But you might also want to do like dog walking. I mean, that's great. Or something that's like, just something that doesn't require you to be thinking about it too much. Dogs don't ask too many questions. But that's just one idea. And we actually have an article, I should put the link to it, 65 ways that you can make money in retirement. And if that's your goal, to earn an extra $1,000 a month, that's looking forward. And that will put a smile on your face too, because it'll mean you'll start January, you'll start this new decade with hope that you're going to do that. Even if you don't succeed 100% and you achieve 50%, you've done it. Another thing that she talks about is preparing for the new year. This is where the fun begins, right? And I don't know why I'm so fixated on the new decade in 2020. I just think 2020 is a cool number. I decided today to wear my little fancy necklace sweater because I'm getting ready for sparkle. I'm going to sparkle in the new year. This is my message to myself. I'm going to stop worrying about what people think about what I wear, my necklaces, my earrings, my whatever. Not to be garish and too incredibly bold, but I'm going to do things my way in 2020 and start some new projects and just have fun with it and sparkle and glow from the inside out. And that's why I love some of the products in our 60andMe shop. It's just that they're designed for that purpose, to make you glow from the inside out. And I just feel inspired by that. So I think that's the thing, to purge up the old, let in the new. This could take the form of downsizing, everybody. And I know that a lot of you are thinking about this already. December, there's a period of time there where it gets a little quiet sometimes, where you can just do some clearing out. And, also just preparing for the holidays, tell people that you really do not want a physical gift, that if they want to give you something special, it's time with them. You can book me in January to have a coffee, or, give me something that I can share, like give a gift to charity, or give something that I can share with my family. Just give me something that's not physical, so I don't have to, put it in a box with so many other things. People understand. Or if there's something you need physically, that's okay too. Like I need a new something. That's okay. Another thing is to, do up the financial side, organize yourself for 2020, and then declutter your space, your office space, your home space, your working space, the whole thing. And it's knowing the joy. We have one of our necklaces that says choose joy, and that's my favorite because you have a choice. You can go into the new year feeling sad and low and that you're not going to be, able to deal with things. Or you can say, I'm choosing joy. I'm choosing sparkle. I'm going to go forward, and I'm going to have a smile on my face. I'm going to have my finances in order. I'm going to have, plans for the new year. I'm going to do my best to be social and get out into the world. And I'm going to start 2020 with a smile. How about you? So what are you doing? How are you going to prepare for the holidays so that you end up with that smile on your face? What's your strategy? Take very good care, everybody. Have a really great time next few weeks, and have a great Christmas, New Year, holiday, whatever you celebrate. And we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye for now.